Alrighty, Taurus. So this is going to be your reading for August 24th through the 31st. Thank you guys so much for joining me back on my YouTube channel. We're going to go ahead and see what the energy is looking like for you guys when it comes to this week. Please keep in mind this is a general reading, so everything I say may or may not pertain to you. So take everything with a grain of salt, okay? Alrighty, so what's going on with my Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for August 24th through the 31st, please? August 24th through the 31st for my Taurus. What's the message for them? Taurus. August. Sun, Moon, Venus, Taurus for August 24th through 31st. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about these cards. Sorry about the long shuffling. Okay. So, Taurus, for August 24th through the 31st, this week is really going to be centered around the way that you channel your emotions. I feel like there's going to be a huge range of different emotions you're going to go through this week, okay? You may have moments where you feel very, very high-spirited. Like you feel like your energy is in a good space. You feel like you're ready to conquer the world. In other moments, you may feel like shit, okay? You may want to cuss people out. You may want to go off. You may want to just be done with everything. But that's just how emotions are set up, okay? Emotions are not a consistent thing. You're not always going to consistently be happy. You're not going to always consistently be angry, okay? If that was the case, people would never get over stuff, all right? So thank God that we're able to, switch, all right? Even though it's kind of cuckoo, it's much needed for the human race because we would just be stuck in our ways way, way too much. But moving beyond that, a lot of you guys as well, your mind may be on the money, okay? Exactly how you guys can manifest more for yourself financially. You may be having some money conversations, like possibly talking to some friends about some things that you want to do. You may even be, having a conversation. A business idea may pop up. This may even be you guys sitting around chilling and a business idea pops up. But I'm definitely seeing that money is definitely a focal point this week, and that if you are someone who isn't thinking about money this week, taking some time to look at your financial situation and figure out how to manifest more for yourself, especially if you want more, is going to be important. Also, what is going to be important for my Taurus out there, it's going to be important for you to understand that you are someone who is in control of your own life, I should say. And when I say that, this is like you understanding that you kind of create that blueprint for yourself, or you kind of paint that picture for your situation. So if you want more, if you want more out of your situation, make more out of your situation. Understand that you are the conductor of your own situation. You're the magician of your own life. And if you allow people to constantly take that power away from you to change your circumstance, then you're never going to get to where you want to be at. Okay? Also, I suggest to some of my Taurus out there that taking some time away from the internet, not being so engulfed in it would be awesome for you, just so that you guys can get your own peace of mind. Also, if you are a Taurus who's not really into the internet, using the internet to your advantage will also be great as far as, learning some sort of trade or skill, or brushing up on some information on whatever you may be wanting to embark on as a business, what have you. For some of you guys, well, there may be traveling coming up for some of you guys, or you may be interested in traveling. I would definitely look at travel. That would be awesome for you. Also, for some of you guys, you may just be coming into just a newer cycle of energy going into this week. So definitely make sure you're keeping your head in a positive place just this whole entire week, okay? Because I feel like that's really going to be important. Now, let's go ahead and go over this postcard that I pulled for you guys. This is basically going to be a message from your spirit guides, okay? And this is what they want you guys to know. So it says, "Dearest you, we know everything in the universe isn't perfect, even in its flaws, and we view the creations of spirit in total awe. All is unique, yet part of a unity of existence. But the human experience is a little different from ours. You tend to have specific standards for what you consider ideal, and this isn't serving you right now. So forget your idea of perfection and see through our eyes, allowing things to be as they are without judgment. Don't wait until a perfect moment or mood to start something. Instead, enter life with all its flawsomeness. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. Let others be who they are too. Imperfect and human, complex or simple, it doesn't matter, for there is always something to discover, experience, and love. When you drop the need for an ideal, you uncover the real treasure, which will be far more interesting and valuable. Excuse me. So for a lot of you guys, a lot of my Taurus out there, there's a need for you to release this idea of what you think will make you successful or make you happy, or, just this idea that you have in your mind that may not be completely healthy. And also allowing yourself to understand that through every situation, whether it's chaotic, what have you, there's always some sort of transformative energy within that. And there's always a way to transmute it. So no matter how down and out you are, whether that's you not having enough money for your light bill, or you not having this, you not having that, that's something that you can overcome. And moments where you come to a point of feeling at your lowest, it's for you guys to fight back and now push forward. So keep that in mind, okay? Now, let's go ahead and take a look at your love life, guys. So when it comes to your love life, I have trust, and it says this situation is calling for you to have faith. And I also have religious factors, and it says your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So for a lot of you guys, your love life is being influenced by the fact that there may be a lack of trust between you and your partner. There may have been like cheating in the past, or for some of you guys, you may have gotten cheated on in the past, not possibly with this person, but with another person, and it may be affecting the way that you go about new love or other opportunities, and you may have trust issues. Also, with religious factors here as well, I feel like there's a difference in opinion when it comes to religious things. Like for some of you guys, your beliefs may not align with another person's beliefs that you're interested in. For others of you, this is more of like different viewpoints or like a different type of relationship, okay? But I feel like you guys are soulmates. There's just some things that need to be worked out in the situation. Now, when it comes to the guidance, it says freedom, and it says there is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. And I also have passion. It says a magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. So I feel as if you guys are in a space of having that freedom or that ability to do what you want with the situation. It's just you need to decide what you want to do moving forward. And for a lot of you guys, you do feel very passionate about this person. There is that sexual chemistry. There's just certain things, again, that need to be worked out in the relationship. So let's go ahead and look at a full spread for what you guys are going through for this week. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into it. So the first card, let's back this up. First card is going to represent the theme of the week. I do have the 7 of Cups. So with the 7 of Cups here, You guys, for some of you guys, there may be some substance abuse thing going on here. So I would kind of take it easy with that, like not drinking so much or not being so much into substance abuse. With the Seven of Cups as well, you may be a little emotionally confused as to which direction you want to go in when it comes to some sort of relationship that you may be in, okay? You may be scared for what's next for this connection. And for some of you guys, this is someone who you have a childhood love with. Like you've dealt with this person in your childhood, or possibly someone who you may have kids with, or you just may have a lot of memories with. And you just may be a little scared about letting this person go because you're so emotionally connected to them. This could be a water sign in Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, really any sign, okay? But what I am seeing for the positive influences that may affect your week, I do have the Hangman. With this is you guys being able to take a pause in action, or the universe kind of putting you at a standstill so that you could see things from a different perspective. Because the way you may be viewing stuff may be a little off, especially when it comes to a past person, a past situation, or someone who you may have kids with. All right. And for some of you guys, you will have a chance to really confront your emotions about that. Now, what I am seeing for the negative influences, I do have the Devil card. With this, again, this is toxicity. This is like you guys being tied to a relationship that's not positive for you. For others of you, this is negative thinking patterns. This is substance abuse again. This is, for some of you guys, you could be going through like a abusive relationship. I hate to go through or hate to get that deep, but I have to mention it. For others of you, this is just you guys really being tied to some negative shit here in your family foundation. For some of you guys, possibly with like your father or the father of your kids. For others of you, it's like there's negativity within your relationship, your twin flame, your marriage, what have you, and you may be trying to get control over it, but it's like you guys don't have a sense in direction, or you guys are like being pushed and pulled in two different directions, and it's bound to go bad if you guys don't get a grip on what you guys want to do moving forward. Now, what I am seeing for what you guys do need to work on coming into this week, I do have the Hermit card. So with this is you guys going within about what's next for you, shining a light on some things that you guys have been neglecting to see for some time, and using your inner wisdom to help you conduct or to decide what's best for you moving forward, especially with any sort of toxic situation you're stuck in. For some of you guys, well, if there is some huge addiction problems, going into your own space of seclusion will be important for you as well. But what you do need to let go of this month, I do have the Nine of Swords. Not this month, this week. I have the Nine of Swords. And looking at this card, it's very scary. For a lot of you guys, you could be having night terrors, or like at night, you really worry and scare the shit out of yourself, honestly, with your own thoughts. So with this, you do need to let go of worry. You also need to let go of this anxiety that's putting you in a space of not knowing what's next for yourself moving forward, or even putting you in a rock and a hard place as far as what's next for you, and not letting you make the proper decisions on what is conflicting you. But the guidance from your spirit guides, I do have the Eight of Coins. With this, they do want you to focus on your financial responsibilities. They want you to also continue working on self-mastery, putting things in place for yourself. Also staying focused on what the goal is at hand here, okay? Also, when obstacles come against you, not allowing them to stop you from progressing. And also, when you do have moments where you want to get a peace of mind, do what's best for you. Okay? Like, regardless of the relationship that you're in, a lot of you guys do need to take some time for your own mental health so that you guys can get a level of balance here. Because you can't be in a relationship and it can't flow cohesively if you guys don't have time for yourself, or you don't have time to figure things out for yourself. I hope that makes sense. But the last two cards are going to represent the mantra for this week, or what you need to keep in your mind. And with this, I have the Six of Swords and the Knight of Cups. And with this, the only way you guys are going to move into a better space mentally and as far as conversational wise with your person is through this person growing up emotionally and offering more. Because there's always going to be issues if this person is not willing to offer more to you. Okay? Especially if it's an air sign, water sign, whoever. Okay. Also, if there's any sort of verbal games or not verbal games, verbal disputes or manipulation that may have taken place, you do need to evaluate whether or not you can still continue to put work into this with whoever you are dealing with. But that's pretty much what I'm seeing for my Taurus for this week. I hope that I was able to give you guys some sort of guidance or clarity. If this did resonate, please make sure you like this video and comment below and subscribe. And again, if you do want a personal, that information will be listed below in the description and the comment section. And I will talk to my lovely Taurus in the next one. Have an awesome week, guys. Bye.